20 first downs, 600 rushing yards, 12 sacks, 20 games, like 750 training. Competitive series trophy. So these are just series trophies. 2 times Twitch pack. Is that any good though? Win the game. I don't think I'm gonna do the bonus goals. I think I'm just gonna get these done and over with. Kinda wanna see what comes out in that Twitch pack. I wonder if it's like any good, to be honest. I'll try to do at least 1 bonus goal or 2 to get an extra 2,000 coins. Get an interception in the 4th quarter. Win the game by 7 points. Score 4 plus. So I'm gonna get at least a win by 7 points, definitely, and I'll try to get a pick or 4 passing TDs. I don't know. Oh, I gotta play the whole game. Wait a minute. Really? I gotta play the whole game? Okay, so I could just try to do all this then. I'm gonna get a pick in the 4th quarter then. I'll try to get that. Win by 7 points. And I'm gonna score 4 passing TDs since I gotta play the whole game. Shit.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
And you're not going nowhere, bro.
Quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offense.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
Why did I spin? Why did I spin? I would have had a pick 6. I would have had a pick 6, man. I don't know why I fucking spun.
Not that time for Watkins. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And his first pass is incomplete. Shannon Sharp, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
No.
And it's intercepted.
Fucking bitch. Alright. That's cool. I'll get another pick.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Looking downfield for Kelsey. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly didn't waste any time throwing some deep passes here. But the defense, it wasn't unexpected. They told their secondary, be ready. You're going to be tested all night by this team.
Here we go. Blue 45.
Ware takes the give from Mahomes. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Fuck off.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Right back to him on first down.
Bitch, you're not getting nothing else.
Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here we go now.
On second down, here's Mahomes. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And it's third down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
And he better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
That's 2 sacks.
Malik Jackson coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be fourth down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Wow.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Baird.
Wow. You know what? Fuck this game, bro. Fuck this game. I'm gonna restart it.
Right around the 38-yard line.
Fuck this game, bro. I'm restarting this.
So that's bad.
I am restarting this. I am restarting. Fuck that. That was a bad start. Fuck that. I was just restarting.
Out is the
I don't
kickoff
care.
unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. On the run, it's Ware. And now running right through him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Oh, I knew I should have kept it to the fucking right.
42. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins.
Bitch.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first.
Here we go. Green 39.
first carry now. This is Williams. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Black 58 round. Here we go.
They'll run now with Ware. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On first down, Mahomes. That is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Mahomes will try again on second down. And that's off the mark.
He heard the
Incomplete.
footsteps.
Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case,
Really?
perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Offense.
I was about to say.
Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're
Still
supposed to
third
get
down.
all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, third and long. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be...
Bullshit. Bullshit. What? Didn't keep my feet in bounds. 1 foot, 2 foot, right there. 2. Oh, never mind. Okay. Okay, I see it. Never mind. That's 1 right there. There's 2, but my toes went across. That's why it's out of bounds. Okay. That would have been amazing if that was.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it for the first time with Ricky Williams. A spin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On second down, Williams. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Easy.
Now a pitch out to Williams. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They give this one to their receiver, Watkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
That is caught at the 7. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way.
Let's go now. 24.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Here we go. Green, 39.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And
Should have went to the left.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what
Stop fucking running the ball. You're not going to gain a yard. You lost another one.
Your better blockers, find those guys and get in that direction.
Stop running it. Just fucking pass.
A little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and
offense.
False start, offense.
Let's go.
So that'll back them up 5.
Fucking idiots.
Still 3rd down.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters, as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
He's going to sit right over the middle. Watch. Ready. Blue 45. Blue 45.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Trying to lay one up deep. And almost
That was a pick, Rodney Harrison, you fucking dumbass, bro.
Well, earlier in the quarter, when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield.
That was a pick, my guy.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play.
I'm happy they didn't fucking catch it, though, man. Oh, my God.
You open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got
Alvin Kamara's not even in. What are you talking about?
Not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game.
Fuck, I threw it too far.
Maybe they have to start respecting that even
too
more
far.
as the game goes on. And then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And he gets it down to the 32. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Kings. 44.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
55's mine, guys. 55.
Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz with the
Technical
extra
7,
point,
my guy.
and that'll make the score 14-0.
That's it, huh? Good work, boys. Let's go.
That time a 6-play drive, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Caught on the left side.
Fucking hell.
A good pick up there. 26 yards.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as it's trying to haul it in.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Williams loses the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not only going to tip it, I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And this is, oh, my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Saints add on to their lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement.
He's about to run that bitch again.
Time
really?
to turn to this guy.
No?
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And they'll get him down here at the 23. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle.
You lucky fucking pussy.
And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10.
50.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger going up top. He's got a man complete. And he'll be
Come on, Thomas. You could, man, they didn't even let me fucking, man, this bullshit, bruh. They didn't even let me fucking try to use a stumble recovery.
Halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. To return it, Alvin Kamara. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Let's go.
A great effort there. 98 yards.
98
and the
yards,
Saints
baby.
now add 6
First
to their lead.
return with Kamara at a 91 overall in general.
And talk about taking words and
First
bringing
one,
them
and
to
I get a
life.
98
At halftime, I will
return.
guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. What an explosive kickoff return from the 2 all the way to the end zone. A 98-yard return for 6. So
I was
let's
hoping
try
for a
this again
99-yard
after the
return
kick
or a 100-yard
TD.
return.
Here's yet another kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working,
another
and call
sack.
more of that.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down
Wasn't
there.
a sack, really?
It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Stop trying to run it, my guy. You're not going to get
He goes
shit.
down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here we go now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And incomplete.
Knock
The
that
contact
shit outta
made the ball
here,
on
my
free,
guy.
brings up 4th down. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And Sanders now to return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
All I got to do is try to get my
Michael
pick.
Thomas,
In the
56
fourth.
yards. And the Saints just continue to roll. And he's been a busy man.
That's
5
2
for 5
extra
now
thousand
as he
points for
knocks
me,
another
though.
one through
That's all that
to
matters.
extend the lead.
If I don't get a pick.
And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm.
You're not going nowhere, my guy.
Right now from all the work he's getting.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The best
Stop
offenses
trying
are
to
the
run
ones
it.
that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go now. Blue 45.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. It's complete to Chris Conley. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Now we'll see what Michael Thomas and the rest of the offense has in store here. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
They run it again with Williams.
Oh my fucking god. He ran right into the fucking blocks.
Here on 3rd and 6.
Come on, Ricky.
On the toss, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Shit, he's tired.
Jack 16.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Sammy, why did you like slow down on your spin and you spun to the left? Why didn't you spin to the right?
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. That's caught. It's Thomas.
I don't know how he still caught that, but hey, I'll take that shit.
His huge night, it just continues as he's now north of 200 yards receiving. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage if he has just a little bit of time. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas from 3 yards out. And the Saints are pouring it on.
Oh, I almost missed that.
Touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Green 90. Green.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at
Now I
least
need a
2
pick.
first
I need a
downs.
pick
Give their defense a chance to settle
to
down.
give me an extra 1,000 coins. Come on, defense, get this pick for me.
32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Really? Come on, that was a pick.
Incomplete.
That was close
He was
to a
looking for
pick.
Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd and short. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Come on, that was another pick. That would have been a pick.
Before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
Bro, I pressed triangle on that shit.
But it leads to 4th down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now Sanders. Spins by. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there.
I need Dion on a higher fucking overall, bro. Need higher speed for him.
With a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 39 yards. And the Saints just continue to roll. Lutz will look to add the extra point. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
If I want to pick, I got to use her in the backfield. That's the only way I can get it.
A long touchdown pass, and that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. Out is the kickoff.
If I really want that pick for an extra 3,000 coins, got to use her that backfield, bro. Got to use her that cornerback, or free safety, or strong safety, either one. I got to use her it.
And now here comes Kansas
if I really
City.
want it.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And able to get this one across the 45.
Come on, my first try I got a pick last game, bro. My first fucking try on this game was a pick.
Nice game there,
now you telling me I can't get a fucking pick now that I'm trying? Because I wasn't even trying to get a fucking pick the first time.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Saints territory. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And the hit jarred it loose.
Come
It's
on,
incomplete.
pick it off.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Here we go.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. And this
Pick it,
is gonna be
Anzalone. Anzalone,
incomplete.
just pick it,
Marshawn
please. I
Lattimore
need you
right
to
there on the
pick
coverage.
it.
He was draped all over it.
Oh my
So
God.
another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you.
It got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Roethlisberger gonna throw it. Looking long for Thomas. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that.
I don't know why y'all
scoreboard.
running it, dude. Y'all
Realize how
fucking lost
poorly
anyways.
Everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw left
Pick
side,
it
take
off.
And they're able to
Fucking
get this
pick
one across
him.
the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. So here's a first
Fuck.
and 10 at the 38.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Finding some room at midfield. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And down
I'm not
to
gonna
the
get a touchdown, my
28-yard
God.
line.
I'm sorry.
An excellent pickup at 34 yards. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On first down, Mahomes looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's
Use
able
y'all
to get
fucking
to the edge
timeout.
of the
Are y'all
red zone
fucking
at the
stupid?
20-yard line. A good pickup there. 8
Y'all got
yards and a
timeouts.
first down completion. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Trying to go back to Watkins, and it's 3rd and short.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his
Please
body.
just get a kill,
Everything looked
please.
pretty good until the finish.
Please.
Mahomes
Please,
looking
defense.
to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's
Oh
complete to
my
And
fucking
that does it
God.
for this one. Pat
You
yourself on the back.
idiots,
Just completed
defense.
And dominated.
Well, at
The
least I got
Madden
an extra
Ultimate Team
2,000.
Solo challenge.
Got an extra 2,000 coins. That's all that matters, I guess. Really wish I would have had fucking extra 3,000. That'd have been fucking awesome. Where do I even fucking put those things at? Wait, so I need 1 gold and 3 silvers. What? I gotta buy all these fucking players and shit. We got 6 of them. I'm not gonna waste my money on that shit. Fuck that. Okay, score 3 plus passing TDs, win the game by 14. Get an interception on first drive. I think that's what that says. I think that's what that says. I'll see whenever it pops up.
All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo
In the first
Challenge.
quarter.
You know the drill. Let's get right
Win the
down
game by
to it.
14, score 3 plus passing TDs.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
We got Vic.
Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10.
That boy's got 4. 4 down.
The first carry for the Hall of Famer Marcus Allen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Hey, let's go.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that
Damn,
you bottle
straight
him
up
in
run again. I thought he
at
was running to the
varying levels,
left.
because
Yeah,
if
more
you crowd
to the left
everybody
side.
to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Underneath to Allen. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Let's go. Come on.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger.
I'm done. Fuck this. Fuck these games. I made my stream anyways, so